Two familiar foes meet for a third time this season from the Tri-County Royal Conference, but this time a lot more at stake as we are set for first round action of high school girls basketball in the NJSIAA Group 4 South Jersey Tournament. Coming to you from Gloucester County Institute of Technology tonight as Williamstown visits GCIT. You're watching the Gloucester County Educational Network and a special presentation of high school girls basketball. Again, GCIT playing host here tonight to Williamstown here in a matchup of two teams very familiar with one another in the Tri-County Conference Royal Division. Two teams met twice this year. The first meeting was back on January 3rd of 2025. Williamstown with a big victory over GCIT. That was in the Braves house, at the Chop House. At least that's what they call it for football. We'll call it that for what it's worth right now as well. And that victory was 71-22. Coach Rob Icavone said, our team didn't play very well and it just got out of hand. The second matchup was here at GCIT, here in this gym, and the Cheetahs picked up the victory by a score of 46-31. They played very well in that game. Williamstown did not shoot the ball well in that game. So you've got two matchups previous. They split the two meetings in the conference, and this one for a chance to move in to the next round of the NJSIAA South Region Group 4 tournament. So with that, we got a matchup tonight that's going to feature a couple of really good players on both sides of the ball for each team. First, we'll talk about a little bit about Williamstown. Williamstown coached by Jamie Land. Her first season was the 2019-20 COVID year, where the season got cut short. But she is the head coach there, and that's where she has been in terms of her experience with the team. Williamstown last year got to the South Jersey Group 4 final before being ousted from the state tournament. They're led by Olivia Moz. Moz, a outstanding three-point shooter, has over 100 threes this year. She has over 600 points this season, and she is within striking distance of becoming Williamstown's all-time leading scorer, 39 points shy of the all-time school record at Williamstown High School. So she's certainly a player to watch tonight for Williamstown. Another key player for the Braves, Callie Kozaneski, who is a really good rebounder, really good defender, kind of do-it-all type player. They're two seniors on this team. They bring a lot of experience and certainly, of course, help that team get to the Group 4 final last year. For GCIT, coached, of course, by Rob Icavone. A great season for the Cheetahs. Last year, they set a school record with victories with 15. This year, they've usurped that with 16 wins already, 16-9 for the Cheetahs. And they are going to be, of course, they've been led by Avery Clement all season long, the sophomore, a swing player who plays a little forward, a little guard. She can do it all. She can score. She's got a nice shot. She's got good quickness, gets to the basket as well, especially on fast breaks. Another key player tonight to look out for GCIT, Savannah Shute, the center, 6 foot tall. She has a lot of presence inside, both defensively as well as rebounding. Plus, she's got some good moves in the paint. So it's going to be a challenge for Williamstown. They don't have somebody that matches up size for size with Savannah Shute. So that's going to be the key there. And, of course, for GCIT defensively, they're going to have to match up and keep the reins tight on Moz tonight as well. And that, I think, a lot of that work is going to have to be done by players like Maggie Dewar, the great defensive guard, as well as Leanne Riddick, another defensive guard. And Riddick did not play in the GCIT victory over Williamstown last time. So Coach Icavone is glad his team is at full strength and ready to go here for this one tonight. And also, on top of all of this, the first ever state tournament playoff game to be hosted by the Cheetahs here at GCIT in girls basketball. So it's a historic night in a lot of ways. We'll go down to Athletic Director Mike McAleer here at GCIT for the introductions for tonight's matchup.
Number 14, junior, Lieutenant Eaton. Number 1, senior, Ellie Azuski. Number 3, senior, Mia Cudero. And number 3, senior, Olivia Moz. The Braves are the coach on Jamie Land. Number 2, junior Maggie Dewar. Number 5, senior Leanne Rick. Number 21, sophomore Haley Clement. And number 35, senior Savannah Shute. She is the coach,
So there you have the starting lineups for these two teams tonight. I'll recap them for you real quick. For Williamstown, we'll start off. It's Peyton Wright wearing number 33, just a sophomore. Number 14, McKenna Eaton, she's a junior. And then 3 seniors in the lineup for Williamstown tonight. Callie Kozaneski, number 11, she's a senior, joined by Mia Pizzotto, number 2. And, of course, as we mentioned, Olivia Moss. Moss, so many great things to say about that player and what she has done for the Braves, not just this year but in her career. Again, wearing number 3 tonight. She'll be certainly a player to watch. She can shoot it from anywhere in the gym. Parking lot is probably her range as well. So keep an eye on her. And, of course, for GCIT, number 2, Gina Sheehan, number 3, Maggie Dewar, number 5, Leanne Riddick, number 21, Avery Clement, and number 35, Savannah Shute. Shute set to tip it off in the circle. Our officials tonight, the man with the ball, Tyler Brown, joined by Tim Lascala and Gary Galone. Should be a great one here in the first round of the South Jersey Group 4 girls basketball tournament. Shute wins the tip and has it tipped right back to her. So GCIT will start with the ball. It's Dewar swinging it, now looking inside. It's Riddick trying to make a move. Shute gets the loose ball. She'll spin. Left-hand hook is up and good off the glass. A great start for GCIT as head coach Rob Icavone up off the bench and celebrating. GCIT with some good D now with a steal, and that's going to be the key tonight for GCIT. Talking to Coach earlier, he talked about the fact that they played him at Williamstown. It was just a bad night for the Cheetahs, and he said they just absolutely destroyed us. So defense is going to be the key, and I think it's going to be the key for both teams tonight, as both coaches really talked about that tonight. Looking inside, Kozaneski, pump fake. She got fouled. They're going to say on the floor push, so it won't be a shooting foul. Kozaneski, a very good free throw shooter, but she will not shoot here. And it's going to be on Shute, so that's not a good start for GCIT. You don't want Savannah Shute getting in foul trouble. Her first, team first. Williamstown to inbound on the baseline. Just underway, 7:19 to go, first quarter. GCIT with the early 2-0 lead. This is the first possession for Williamstown, and Moss, her 3 is no good. Shute with the rebound, gets it to Dewar, and Dewar will run the offense. Coach Icavone really loving what Maggie Dewar brings to the table for this team. Says she's the heart and soul of this squad. 3-pointer from Riddick, a little heavy off the mark. Rebounds loose. Shute has a piece of it and a whistle, and another foul on Savannah Shute. That is big trouble for GCIT, and Coach Icavone's quickly going to go to the bench, and here comes Reese Hartman. 2 fouls in the first minute and 8 seconds against Savannah Shute, and you got to believe she's going to be on the bench for a good portion of the rest of this first quarter, and that's not in any way what Coach Icavone was looking for to have happen to get this game underway. Trying to feed inside to Kozaneski. Ball's loose. Last touch by Williamstown. It'll be GCIT ball. So 2 possessions for Williamstown, 1 turnover, 1 missed shot. Clement with the ball, little pressure from Williamstown. Quick look inside, left-handed layup is good. On the run, Reese Hartman checks into the game and makes something happen right away as she makes a great cut, and it's a quick 4-0 lead here for GCIT. Moss, not only a great shooter, she'll run the point for this team, and it's going to be Dewar who's matched up with her. A little help now comes from Clement. Peyton Wright with a touch, finally. She gets it again now here. She's at the elbow. Looking for some help. GCIT playing some swarming D right now. A little reach in, though, and Clement's going to get called. So you got Shute with 2 already, Clement with 1. So you're probably top 2 players on the team for GCIT already with 3 fouls. I'm up between them. That was Eaton passing it into Kozaneski. Now Kozaneski rolls to the basket, takes the pass. She runs into some traffic, no foul, and they're going to take off the other way. So a turnover there. So 2 turnovers now already for Williamstown here in the early going. Riddick holds outside, looking inside. Clement going to kick it back out to Riddick. She'll shoot the 3, just off the mark. Dewar tracks down the rebound. And the ball goes out of bounds, last touch by Moss. Last game that GCIT played, they played Collingswood just a couple of days ago. And in that contest, you had 3 players for GCIT nearly all record triple doubles. Leanne Riddick did have a double-double. Riddick had 11 points, 12 rebounds. You had Clement with 12 points and 8 rebounds, and Savannah Shute 10 points, 9 rebounds. So GCIT doesn't have one player particular that is a standout. They get a lot of contributions from a lot of players. Dewar thought about 3, had it slapped away by Moss. Now she pivots, fires. That's heavy off the window. And here comes Williamstown the other way. This is Eaton. Eaton into the paint. Left-handed shot. She's fouled, and she will shoot 2. It's going to be another foul against GCIT. The 4th team foul already here, and we are not even 3 minutes in. This one's going to go against Gina Sheehan, number 2, her first. So you've got Shute with 2, Clement with 1, and Sheehan with 1. Eaton, the junior, will shoot 2 here for the Braves. Makes the first, so Williamstown on the board. Eaton will have another here. Again, a junior for this Williamstown squad. Missed that short. Rebound brought down by Clement, and she pulls away from traffic to get some space, and she'll reset the offense. Now give it to Dewar, through the circle at midcourt. Back to Dewar as they play catch. Looking inside now. Little drive and kick. Good work by GCIT, swinging the ball quickly. This one's stolen, though. 1 pass too many, and now a long pass that's going to go out of bounds off of Williamstown. So a 3rd turnover already for the Braves. And this is the kind of game GCIT wants you to play. They want to force you into making mistakes. They've got good defensive players that really get after it at that side of the ball. Riddick with it, quickly kicks it out to her left. A drive and a shot and a foul. It'll be 2 shots for Reese Hartman. So Hartman has come in place of Shute and has made some stuff happen. Scored on a drive and now gets fouled going to the basket. 2 shots for Reese Hartman. Mostly plays forward, but as we saw tonight, she will come in to take the place of Savannah Shute when needed. And it's definitely needed tonight with 2 fouls already on Shute in the early going. Hartman knocks down 2, so she's got 4, and it's a 6-1 GCIT lead. Moss trying to get into the paint. She drives, floats, knocks it down. Olivia Moss is on the scoreboard, her first bucket. And it's a 6-3 GCIT lead here with 4:15 left to go in quarter number 1. Dewar looking cross court. Clement trying to find some space. 1 dribble too many. That's a turnover and a foul for Clement. So now you've got Shute 2 fouls, Clement 2 fouls, and GCIT with 5 team fouls. So it's been kind of an up and down start for GCIT here. Good offensively, and then some weirdness with the fouls here in the early going. It's going to be 2 shots for GCIT. This is Peyton Wright, the sophomore. She will shoot 2. First one a little bit short. She'll have another. Wright hasn't played basketball that long, or especially on the varsity that long, but she's definitely a difference maker on the court. She kind of is a glue kind of player, keeps everything together. Rebound on the miss comes down. Kozaneski originally got her hands on it, and then Wright grabbed it. Now a 2, stepped on the line. That one's heavy, and Riddick pulls it down. Leanne Riddick, who's been involved in this varsity program since her freshman year, as many of these starters on this GCI team have been. Riddick for 3, missed it. Rebound for GCIT. Put back no good. Ball still loose, and it looked like a tied up ball for a second there, but Williamstown able to snatch it away. That was Wright who was able to pull down the rebound. Moving screen, that's going the other way. That's going to be a foul on 33, Wright. She moved right into the path of the GCIT defender, so that'll be a foul on Wright, her first, team second. So team fouls now, 5 for GCIT, 2 for Williamstown. 3:20 left to go here in quarter number 1. It's a 6-3 GCIT lead. They have the ball wearing the navy blue here at home. Williamstown in the white, trying to feed it inside to Riddick, now swinging, and then looking opposite again. Great ball movement again, and a foul and a three-point shot. You're going to have 3 shots here for Gina Sheehan. Sheehan is fouled. The foul's going to go against, I think they called it on, I'm not sure who they called that on. It is the third team foul. I thought they showed 3, but I'm not sure if our official Tyler Brown was saying 3 shots or the foul was on number 3. 2 more shots for Sheehan as she missed the first. Sheehan, a senior. She had an ACL injury playing soccer as a freshman. So she didn't play as a freshman in basketball and not much as a sophomore, but she's really been a spark plug for this team and gets obviously a starter. She plays a lot. So she made the second and misses the third. So 1 for 3 at the line for Sheehan. It's a 7-3 lead. Here's Moss on the move. Stops, pops. That's a 2. Missed it. Rebound by Kozaneski. She can't get it. Loses the handle. Fires it back up again. Misses that one. Ball still loose. On the floor is GCIT. And what do we got? We got a timeout called by Rob Icavone to retain the possession. So Icavone sees the ball on the floor with has player on the floor with the ball, calls a quick timeout to keep possession, and it'll be GCIT basketball when they pick up play here after the timeout. So again, 2 teams real familiar with one another. GCIT with this record-breaking year, 16-9 this season overall. They were 4-4 in the Tri-County Royal. Williamstown was 3-5 in the Tri-County Royal. Clearview was a co-champ in the division, I believe, along with Kingsway. I think they beat each other. You had Washington Township in the mix too. It might have actually it was Washington Township and Clearview, pardon me, I think, who shared the division title this season in the Royal. So as they beat, I think, one another each once. So but it's always a competitive division, right? The Tri-County Conference Royal Division, and this year especially, I think GCIT such a great year. They've given everybody a good run for their money, and certainly great work by Rob Icavone this season for the Cheetahs as they bring it in here with 2:50 left to play here in quarter number 1. Riddick across the timeline with it, and they'll reset. GCIT so far doing a nice job of handling the Williamstown pressure. 3-pointer by Clement is good. Avery Clement in there with 2 fouls, knocks down the 3. She had 18 in the last GCIT win over Williamstown, but the Braves answer with a 3 ball from the corner is Peyton McGee, number 10, knocks that down. So 10-6 is the GCIT lead. Cheetahs break the pressure again, looking inside. Hartman, and they get it inside. I think it was Riddick that scored that. I looked down for a second, and they quickly get a bucket. 12-6 now, GCIT with the lead. Hartman had it on that right side, but I thought maybe she looked inside. Let's see. Here's a opportunity for Williamstown. Short mid-range jumper is good. Knocked down by Eaton. She's got 3, and it's a 12-8. It's a 12-8 lead, but it's turnover by GCIT here. Throw it away, and Williamstown with it. Moss is going to draw attention wherever she goes. 3 now from the right corner attempt, no good. Rebound is brought down by the Cheetahs. It was Sheehan who pulled that one down. Clement gets into some traffic, throws to Riddick, and now GCIT settles down. Dewar thought about the 3, didn't pull the trigger, but they're going to reset the offense. Looking inside, Riddick gets bumped, scores off the glass. What a shot by Leanne Riddick. Now a long three by Moz. That's heavy. The rebound is loose in the paint on the floor. GCIT grabs it. Riddick gets down and scoops it up. GCIT on the move. Dewar getting harassed. They're going to call a foul. She was bumped trying to get across the timeline. The foul's going to go against Williamstown's number 2, Mia Pizzado. That's her first, team 4th. Gonna have to check the foul situation during between quarters to make sure we have all the fouls correct. Sub into the game for GCIT is number 14, Isabella Guiar. That's Dewar with it up top. Sheehan back to Dewar. They play catch with it. 20 seconds left to go. GCIT's going to hold for 1 here. Last shot of the quarter, leading 14-8. 15 now on the clock. Now 10 on the clock. Almost a turnover. Dewar grabs it. She was grabbed, and then they're going to call a foul against GCIT. They're going to get Sheehan. That's going to be her second. So that's 3 starters for GCIT, each picking up 2 fouls in the first quarter of this ball game. So a tough turnover there for GCIT, and it's going to be Kozaneski to shoot 2. Callie is a 3-sport athlete, a 2-time member of a state championship volleyball team at GCIT. Pardon me, that's not Kozaneski. That is, wait, is that 14 or is that 11? 14 at the line, my fault. McKenna Eaton, sorry, the long hair kind of threw me off there. McKenna Eaton at the line. Shooting 2. Got the second to fall. So Eaton now has 4, and it's a 14-9 game. 5 seconds left. GCIT's probably not going to get a shot off. GCIT looking for a foul there as there was some trying to get across the timeline, but good defensive pressure by Williamstown. We will step away after quarter number 1. It's GCIT here at home leading over Williamstown by the score of 14-9. Back with more after this. So after the first 8 minutes of play, it's GCIT leading 14-9. And if you would have told head coach Rob Icavone, as he talks to his team, if you would have told him probably yesterday leading into this game, hey coach, after 8 minutes, you're going to have Savannah shoot with 2 fouls. You're going to have Avery Clement with 2 fouls. You're going to have Gina Sheen with 2 fouls. After 1 quarter, what would you think of that? And he probably would say, I wouldn't think it's very good, Mike. And yet his team leads by the score of 14-9. Great contribution so far by Reese Hartman off the bench. She's got 4 points, a 3 by Clement despite the 2 fouls. So GCIT out front here early, 14-9. Long 2 is no good. The rebound is going to come long, and it's going to go out of bounds. And they're going to say GCIT ball as Riddick was pushed and fell down. So they're going to talk it over, the officials. That's going to be LaScala and Galone, and he's going to change the call. And now Icavone's going down to say, hey, what's going on here? They're going to talk it over. So LaScala and Galone got one story. Now they're going to talk to Tyler Brown about it as well to see what exactly went, if he saw anything there as well. Looks like there's a wet spot perhaps on the floor they're talking about. Not sure. There was a towel on the floor there. All right, so it's going to be Williamstown ball. They're going to overrule that initial call, and it will be Williamstown to inbound here. Down in the corner next to the GCIT bench. Moz pulls the trigger, and then they're running a play to try and get it back to her on the other side of the court. They couldn't get it as she was covered. Loose ball pops over. Williamstown recovers. The shoot, I think, got a piece of that last shot. Savannah shoot back in there with those 2 fouls. Certainly want to be careful with that. This is Pizzado, number 2. Now they get it to Eaton. The shot is long. Rebound by Eaton. An extended possession here for Williamstown. Deflection there by Riddick. Now an open shot in the corner. They're going to say 3. No good. Shoot with the rebound. And she's harassed immediately. And GCIT could be off and running, but they'll slow it down. Dewar will control the pace. Deflected pass there, but GCIT retains control. Dewar and Hartman playing catch with it. Now they look to shoot inside. Shoot runs into some traffic. Ball is deflected. She tries to go up strong, and again is tangled up. Turnover, and here comes Moz. Moz down the lane to the hole. Misses it heavy. Ball is loose. Moz gets it back. Now a three-pointer from the left is good. That's Callie Kozaneski over there with the 3. And she's a capable shooter from out there. She will put it up and knock him down. Kozaneski, I mentioned earlier, I thought she was at the line, but it wasn't her. She is going to go to Montclair State, where she's going to be playing softball. She's also a 3-sport athlete, as I mentioned, as we get another foul against GCIT. Didn't catch who he called that on. 4, I guess it looks like. So it's going to be on Reese Hartman. So she has her first. And it's the team's first of the second quarter. Williamstown to inbound baseline. Good ball movement here. They get it into the paint. Shot partially blocked. Ball loose. Recovered in the paint. Now they're going to go back top of the key. Moz pulls the trigger. Long one. Can't get it. Off balance. Rebound brought down by Clement. So Moz struggling a little bit here in the early going. But Coach Land, Jamie Land, definitely wants her to shoot the ball. Clement will pull the trigger quickly. Misses it. Rebound's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay. Actually, it's going to be Williamstown ball. Thought maybe the Williamstown player on the back end was able to tip that away, but they're going to say last touch by GCIT, so it will be Braves ball here. 5:42 left to go. 14-12. GCIT leading it, so Williamstown could tie or take the lead here on this possession. They have not led yet tonight. Looking inside. Right, 33. Now they swing it near side. Three-pointer for Pizzotto. No good. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Braves. So it'll be GCIT with the ball. Dewar gets it into Clement. Clement against the 1-2-2 pressure that is being put on by Williamstown. They try and fire it to shoot, but it's touched out of bounds. Last deflected by Kozaneski defensively. Pushes it away. We got a sub at the table for GCIT. Sheehan's going to return with 2 fouls. She's going to take the place of Isabella Guiar, who came in for a little to give Sheehan a break as well with the 2 fouls. Quick three-pointer from the corner for Clement. Fires, no good. Rebound brought down, and Riddick can't get the shot. The fall was partially blocked. Now a 3 is good for Gina Sheehan. Sheehan's got 4, and it's a 17-12 GCIT lead. Moz into the paint, on the run and scores. Moz with 4, and it's a 17-14 GCIT edge. 4:53 left to play here in quarter number 1. Almost a turnover. Dewar tracks it down. Swiped by Moz. Moz with the easy layup, she will score. So Moz gets a couple quick ones, and it's now a 1-point GCIT advantage. Again, Williamstown showing that pressure. Williamstown trying to break it. They do. They get across the timeline. Looking inside. Good catch by Dewar. Finds Riddick. Riddick looking cross court. That's Clement. Now inside Riddick, turnaround jumper. Can't get it to drop. Rebound brought down quickly by Eaton. Eaton on the run. 2-on-2 for Williamstown here. And then GCIT gets some defenders back and dribbled off the foot of Sheehan. It'll be Williamstown ball out here right in front of the GCIT bench. Sub into the game. They're going to give Pizzotto a break. Number 10, Peyton McGee, returns for the Braves. She already knocked down a 3 earlier on. Moz out high against Dewar. Dewar pretty much checking Moz all over the court. Aggressive defensive player is Maggie Dewar. Here's a baseline drive. Lost the handle. The ball went right into the hands, though, of Wright, and Wright scores. Getting a laugh out of it is McGee. She tripped and flipped the ball out of her hand, and McGee in the right place at the right time. Pardon me, and Wright in the right place at the right time for the bucket. Looking inside to shoot, swinging it near side. 3-ball on the way, no good, off the rim for Dewar. Quick rebound by Williamstown. Maw's on the floor, ball is loose. Jump ball. We got a jump ball. Possession arrow to GCIT. And after the play, there was a little bit of extracurriculars, a push. So it's GCIT ball here, possession arrow to GCIT. Certainly when you get two teams like this that know each other well, have played each other now for, this will be a third time, you're going to get some familiarity breeds a little, contempt, as they say. Avery Clement's 3 is up and no good. And a foul on the box out as Schutt was trying to get to the glass. They're going to call a foul on 11 White. That's going to go against Callie Kozaneski. That's her first, I believe. But Williamstown with their first lead of the game here at 18-17. 3:24 left to go here at quarter number 1. Looking inside for Schutt, catches, puts the shot up quickly, and Schutt will shoot 2. The foul's going to go against Kozaneski, so she picks up 2 quickly in a span of about 10 seconds, and it's going to get Savannah Schutt to the line. She's got 2 points already tonight, but she picked up those 2 early fouls and had to step out for a bit. So Schutt will shoot 2 here, trying to get GCIT back the lead. First one is a little heavy, no good. She'll have a second. And Schutt does knock down the second free throw. So she's got 3, and it's a tie game. 18 apiece here in the South Jersey Group 4 first round. A game that was expected to be a good one. It's 8 and 9 seeds. GCIT, of course, the 8, Williamstown the 9. And we're going to get a foul here go against Leanne Riddick. She's going to get called for the reach-in. And I believe the previous foul against GCIT, initially they said was for Hartman, but I think that was against Riddick, so that may give her 2 personals for Leanne Riddick. So now you've got 4 starters for this GCIT team, all with 2 personals. Baseline drive from Moss. He draws a whole crowd. Literally, all 5 GCIT defenders were around her. Clement, though, steals it away somehow as Moss tried to find some help. Pass down the end, sideline. It was deflected. And then Dewar tried to keep it in and then stepped out of bounds in the process. So a turnover again for GCIT. And now we got a timeout here for Williamstown. I think everybody needs a little bit of a break, right? This has been a little bit of a hectic second quarter as things have turned into a tie ball game here with 2:54 left to play, 18 apiece. And again, the story so far in the early going, you've got 4 players in the GCIT starting lineup, each with 2 personal fouls here as we are just 5 minutes or so into quarter number 2. 18 points apiece for these 2 teams. And again, they know each other well. They play each other 2 times a year every year. And quite frankly, with Williamstown has dominated over the years. In fact, GCIT beat them this year in the regular season, and it was, I am led to believe, the first time that GCIT beat Williamstown in quite some time, perhaps ever. So, it's been rare that GCIT's been able to score a victory against Williamstown, but certainly they got one this year, and now they have this opportunity here again tonight. So, heated rivalry, Tri-County Royal, all these teams are good, and all these teams know each other well. Plus, the girls they grow up playing against each other, right? You've got here in South Jersey, there's a Gloucester County Youth League that they play against each other in. There's several teams from the area in that. So certainly all these girls have known each other for years. Here's Moss. Moss goes by 1, 2, and now 3, and fires a 3. Can't get it to drop. Rebound, though, is brought down by Williamstown. That shot also no good, but this time the rebound is snagged by the Cheetahs. Sheehan grabs it, and she is immediately harassed by 2 Williamstown players. They're going to get a foul on one of them. We'll just have to see who they blow the whistle on. Wait, 2 is the call, so that's Mia Posato. She's got 2. Callie Kozaneski has 2. Peyton Wright has 1. And there is at least one more in there that I am missing. Clement throws it away. Moss steals it. Moss into the paint. No call. Scores off the glass. Moss with 8, and it's a 20-18 Williamstown lead. Shoot with it, way out high, and now GCIT resets. Dewar with the ball, swings far side to Sheehan. Sheehan looking inside to Clement. Clement draws a little attention, now kicks to Riddick. Riddick's 3 is no good, just missed. Dropped out, and rebound is brought down. They're going to call a jump ball. It'll be Williamstown basketball. It's a good hustle defensively by GCIT trying to get in there. They do tie it up, but it remains Williamstown ball there after the rebound. 20-18 the score. Visitors with the ball and the lead. Under 2 minutes left to go here, quarter number 1. Eaton with it. Harassed a little bit by Sheehan. This is Moss trying to shake free. Dewar all over her, and that's going to be her assignment all night. Clement loses her balance on the drive there. Ball in the paint and a foul. We're going to have 2 shots for number 33, Peyton Wright. You see who they call the foul on? That's even more important. They're going to call it on 2, Sheehan. That's going to be her 3rd. So now Sheehan with 3, Riddick with 2, Clement with 2, Shoot with 2. Eaton misses the first. Oh, pardon me, that was not Eaton. That was Peyton Wright shooting 2 here. She missed the first short. She'll have a second. Trying to extend the lead for Williamstown. She does not, misses it short. Riddick with the rebound, and it's got some space to take off. So she missed 2, and then we've got a turnover for GCIT. Unforced error there as Riddick just kind of got a little hung up, and then has a quick word for the bench, trying to get some input from the assistant coaches over there with head coach Rob Icavone here for GCIT. Moss with the dribble, trying to get into the paint. Dewar trying to keep pace. Riddick will out to double. Now a turnover the other way. Riddick with the loose ball. Shoot has it. Clement across the timeline. She's harassed, brought down, loses the handle. Drive to the basket, no good. Another rebound for Riddick. And then corralled by Hartman, and now they're on the run. Dewar looking up. In the corner, Clement. It's a long 2, missed it. Last touch by Williamstown. Looked like, actually they're going to say it was off Shoot. And it's going to be Williamstown ball. So GCIT not able to take advantage of a turnover there. And the Cheetahs remain down by a deuce here as we are under a minute. 52 seconds left to play and counting. Moss controls the basketball. Now it's McGee wearing 10. Back top of the key. They're going to shoot the 3. Heavy. Rebound comes off. Williamstown gets it back. Good work by Wright on the rebound there. So Williamstown will reset. Dewar face guarding Moss, trying to keep the ball out of her hands. Another long 2. That's no good as well. Good box out there by Hartman. And we'll see what GCIT tries to do here with 20 seconds left to go. Will they hold it for 1? Riddick with it in the right corner. Looking inside. Elects to go to Dewar. Still plenty of time. 10 seconds left to go. Now Riddick for 3. Just short. Rebound is loose. Clement with 5 on the clock. 4 in the paint. Loses it. Riddick throws it up at the buzzer. No good. Time expires. And we will head to the half with the visitors snagging a lead by 2. 20-18 Williamstown here at the half. We're coming to you from GCIT. You're watching high school girls basketball on the Gloucester County Educational Network. Welcome back here to the gymnasium on the campus of Gloucester County Institute of Technology here in Deptford, New Jersey, as the Cheetahs playing host to Williamstown here in the first round of the NJSIAA South Jersey Group 4 girls basketball tournament. Good one so far. Visitors with the 2-point lead. These 2 teams met twice during the regular season, split the 2 meetings. Big win for Williamstown at their place. Like, real big, 71-22. It was a really big victory for Williamstown that day. GCIT picked up a 15-point win here in the second matchup. So rubber match is what we're involved with here tonight, and it's been a close one so far, as both coaches expected. You know, nobody was had any thoughts of either team blowing out the other in this one, as these two teams have improved as the year has gone on. GCIT 16-9, a school record for victories. And GCIT will start with the ball going from left to right, wearing their home navy blue. Riddick is fouled immediately. They're going to catch the whistle on Peyton McGee, number 10. That's her first. Foul trouble is a bit of an issue for both teams. Callie Kozaneski for Williamstown, she's got 3. But the big story is GCIT in the first half. You've got Gina Sheehan with 3. Leanne Riddick had just 1. There was an adjustment down there. Avery Clement had 2 fouls. Savannah Shute had 2 fouls, and her 2 fouls came in the first 2 minutes of the game, and she's the starting center for the Cheetahs. So she's been able to reel that in, at least, as she saw a little bit of time. Not much in the rest of the first quarter, but then second quarter she was out there and was able to keep it in check. Riddick with it in the corner, back up top. Looking inside, they forced it a little bit. Clement tries to hold on to it. She flips it up to Shute somehow out of the pile, but then Shute had it wiped away from her. And and Williamstown will be on the move. Here's Moss across the three-point line into the paint. Layup is good. Moss now has 10. She's heating up a bit, and it's a 4-point lead for Williamstown, their biggest lead of the day. Riddick thought about 3, now drives baseline and turns it over. Moss again getting double-teamed immediately. Now draws some more attention. Her shot misses. Somebody got a hand on the ball as she tried to get the shot up. Dewar will bring it across the timeline. Take her time. Coach Icavone up, trying to encourage his ladies. Riddick with it in the right corner. Fakes, swinging it up top to Shane, back to Riddick. Looking for Shute inside. Can't get it to her, and they're going to keep it outside. Dewar looking in the corner for Shute. Now she feeds Riddick at the top of the key. Dewar at the outside of the three-point area. Riddick is tripped up, retains possession, turns and fires, misses it off the side of the backboard, and it's going to go out of bounds. Williamstown ball. Tough possession there for Leanne Riddick. Got tripped up, no call, and then missed the shot off the side of the basket. Williamstown now looking to expand that 4-point lead. 22-18, it's the 9-seed Williamstown here visiting the 8-seed GCIT. First ever home game in NJSIAA play for the GCIT Cheetahs here in girls basketball. Rebound on the missed shot is brought down by Dewar. Dewar on the run. This is Clement. Clement trying to drive baseline. Shot is up, no good, goes out of bounds off the back of the backboard, and it's going to go to Williamstown on the miss. Dewar is shadowing Moss the length of the floor as she gets the pass. Moss with speed, trying to get by Dewar. Now they double team Moss. Drawing a crowd every time she touches the ball is Olivia Moss, and with good reason. More than 600 points this year. This shot from the corner is no good. The rebound loose. And that's going to be the key here for, I think, GCIT here in this second half, as it's a jump ball. Possession arrow will go to Williamstown. GCIT is double teaming and triple teaming Moss, and then when she puts up shots, the rebounds are coming off and there's nobody there to get it. Williamstown's getting these second shot opportunities. Moss will inbound, looking in the corner. Two-pointer, long one is no good. But the rebound brought down by Pizzato on her miss. Another three-pointer, no good. That was Eaton. And now a baseline drive and a block is the call. See who they get for that. It might have been on Savannah Shute, which would be her third. Yeah, 35. Shute gets the foul. So she's got 3. And now Coach Icavone might have a little decision to make here. Putting her down on the bench in the first half did not hurt him terribly. In the paint, the cut and the shot. Well done by Peyton Wright. She's got 4, and it is now a 6-point advantage for Williamstown. Again, they continue to extend that large lead, I should say. Shute kicking it far side. Now Riddick, a long 2 is no good. Shute with the rebound, loses the handle on the dribble, and here comes Williamstown the other way. Dewar trying to get position. Moss pulls up for 3, misses, but the long rebound comes out. Once again, pulled down by Wright. Now a 3 is good. That's a 3 ball from McKenna Eaton. She's got 7, and Williamstown feeling it now as they're up 27-18. It's a 9-point advantage, largest lead of the game for either team at this point. Dewar across the timeline. McGee runs into Shoot, who had a perfectly legal screen set, and then Shoot tries to get Riddick on the cut. The ball pass was deflected by Williamstown, though, so it will remain GCIT basketball. Peyton McGee got wiped out there, didn't know the screen was there. Nobody communicated it to her, and she ran right into Savannah Shoot. Dewar looking to inbound. Kicks it to Clement. Clement back to Dewar. Her three ball is up. She's fouled. Maggie Dewar will shoot three as Mia Pizzotto, number 2, will pick up the foul. That's going to be her third. So Pizzotto with 3, and Callie Kozaneski with 3 for Williamstown. We'll have 3 shots for Maggie Dewar. Dewar has not scored here in did not score in the first half. Her first is heavy. Free throw is going to be important for GCIT in this one, as every point will be for both teams. Dewar's second up, and that is good. And a sub checking into the game. Williamstown will get Pizzotto out of there with the 3 fouls. Coming in for her first action is sophomore Riley Fair. Dewar knocks down the second as well. So 2 for 3 for the junior guard. Her first 2 points of the day. And it pulls GCIT to within 7, 27-20 Williamstown here. 4:19 to go here in the third quarter. Turnover by Moss as Shoot got the steal. She had a player open down there for a minute, but GCIT closed ground fast. Riddick with it. Now near side to Sheehan. Sheehan back to Riddick, cutting. Riddick bumped. Shot is blocked. And the Williamstown with the steal. It's Eaton across the timeline. Eaton towards the paint. Gets her way around Sheehan. Now kicks it out. Fair with it. And she quickly gets rid of it. And now trapped in the corner is Moss. And we've got a timeout by Jamie Land, the Williamstown head coach. Jamie Land, by the way, some interesting notes about the Williamstown head coach. Again, started in the 2019-20 season, so that's her 6th year at the helm for Williamstown. She was a player at Rowan, played there, scored 1,000 points for the Profs, and graduated in 2005. Prior to coming here to Williamstown, or coming to Williamstown, I should say, she worked in Lawrence Township and coached the Lawrence Middle School team back prior to coming to Williamstown. And she's from Central Jersey originally. She went to Hamilton West High School, where she scored 1,000 points up there as well. Of course, Rob Icavone, the head coach for GCIT, is trying to keep his girls calm in the huddle over there and trying to get them to continue to control the basketball. They got a little sloppy here in this third quarter, and really they've struggled since the first quarter. GCIT led it 14-9 after 1. They have only scored 6 points since, so that's taking you across a time frame of about 12 minutes and 15 seconds. They've only scored 6 points in the last 12-16. So keep an eye on that. Or actually 12-15, I should say. And Williamstown's been able to kind of get things moving. They had just 9 points after quarter number 1, but they're up to 27 now. So they've scored pretty consistently, 9 in the first, 11 in the second. GCIT 14 in the first, 4 in the second, and just 2 here so far, as Williamstown has picked up 7 points here in quarter number 3 to extend this lead. Williamstown will inbound back near their bench. Moss will fire it in. Gets it quickly to Eaton. Eaton's going to dribble right, use a screen from right. Now left-hand dribble into the paint, little duck under move, can't get it. Riddick grabs the rebound, has it pulled away, and now the ball loose. Riddick gets on the floor with it, and it will be jump ball. It should be GCIT basketball. It is GCIT ball. Oh, wait, the one official saying, hey, the player in white was on the end line. They're not going to call it tied up, I don't think. They're going to say no possession. They're not going to say it's a jump ball. They're going to say that the player in white for Williamstown was on the line while touching the ball. So it's not possession arrow. The arrow will remain with GCIT, and it will be GCIT basketball. So an interesting little call there, the way they came together and got that right. But good work by Tim Lascala and Gary Galone to get that one right. Riddick double-teamed in the corner, draws a crowd. Ball is kicked as she tried to pass it by Moss. So GCIT to inbound here with 3:28 left to go here. GCIT trailing by 7, 27-20. Sheehan, top of the key. Clement has been quiet, just just 3 points for her. Shoot dribbling away from the basket towards the corner. Dewar in a crowd, gets it to shoot. Shoot in the paint. Turnaround hook shot is no good, but she's fouled. Savannah Shoot will get to the line and shoot 2. Didn't catch who the foul was on. Not sure who the foul was on there. Looks like maybe 11, Kozaneski. If that's the case, that is her 4th. And that's big trouble for Williamstown. Both teams fouls are definitely a factor here in this one. And quickly off the bench comes Peyton McGee again. She'll take Kozaneski's spot. Again, Kozaneski with a lot of value to this team, just as a glue-type player. He gets a lot of things done. Shoot misses the second as well. Riddick battles for the rebound. The ball's loose, and they're going to call a foul against GCIT now. I think they're going to get Clement for that one. Let's see what Gary Galone has to say. I think maybe he called that on 5, Riddick. So that would be her second. So 2 on Riddick now. Sheehan with 3, Riddick with 2, Clement with 2, Shoot with 3. Here's Moss against Dewar. Again, GCIT double teaming. Nice roll to the basket after the screen by Eaton. She kicks it near side to Pizzado. And then a steal by GCIT as Sheehan takes it away. Now Dewar kind of runs away from traffic, and they'll reset. GCIT seemingly kind of stuck in this 27-20 spot for a while now. Here's Clement getting in the paint. This is where she thrives. She's fouled. Pardon me, she shoots in some traffic, can't get it to drop. Shoot gets the rebound. She can't get it to fall. Riddick giving chase to the loose ball. And then here comes Williamstown on the run. Tough possession there. Eaton into the paint. Eaton floats it up off the backboard, no good. Rebound is brought down by Wright. Now in the corner, 3-ball McGee. She hits nothing. And it's a rebound for GCIT. Riddick now out of the pack with it. Here's Dewar on the run. Dewar runs into some traffic, no foul. Ball to the corner. Clement thinks about 3. Oh, that was close, just rimmed out. Neither team able to get much going here offensively here in quarter number 3. Moss against Dewar. Moss has committed to play basketball at Westchester University. Now driving the baseline is Williamstown. Steal by Riddick. She kicks it out, and here comes Williamstown on the run, and a foul as well, as it's going to go against McKenna Eaton, it should be, with the push. Yep, that's going to be her first of the game. Coming back in for Williamstown is going to be Riley Fair, number 12. We saw her a little bit earlier on. Getting Eaton a break. That's just her first personal. But she's going to get a chance to get a breather there. GCIT needs to settle down here and set up. It's Clement with the ball. Clement trying to get it inside, forcing it though. Good hands by Pizzado to knock it away. Here's Mouse. Mouse fouled on the floor, no shot. The foul's going to be against Dewar. That'll be her first, believe it or not. The only starter without a foul for GCIT at this point, but now she's got one. It's non-shooting. It's going to be on the baseline. It's a non-shooting foul. So it'll be baseline inbound for Williamstown here. 27-20 is the Williamstown advantage here as they run this baseline inbound. Corner, it's McGee. Gives it up to Moss. Moss trying to shake free. Does. The three-pointer is short. It was partially blocked by Riddick. Ball is loose, brought down. And I think we're going to get another foul here against GCIT. It's going to go against Riddick. That's going to be her third quickly. She has picked up 2 here in the third quarter. Another inbound situation. Each team with 4 fouls here in quarter number 3. So it'll be a shooting foul for either team on the next foul. Almost stolen there, but deflected. And then the 3-ball is up, no good. Long rebound is battled for. Clement can't get it, but she reaches in to try and tie things up. She does. It's going to be a jump ball, and that will be GCIT ball now, as that last possession didn't go to the possession arrow. It actually went out of bounds on the sideline there a little earlier on when they corrected that call. So GCIT still mired here with 20. They've scored just 2 points here in quarter number 3, just 4 in quarter number 2, so 6 so far with these middle quarters. Baseline drive, though, that changes that as Avery Clement gets back on the board. She's got 5, and it's now a 5-point advantage for Williamstown. Moss, long 3, missed it. Rebound brought down by Dewar. Williamstown chasing the ball all over the floor, trying to put pressure on the Cheetahs. Long three missed. Riddick saves. Ball is loose, collected by Dewar. Dewar swings, top of the key, three ball. High bounce, hits off the support, and it will be Williamstown basketball here with 28 seconds left to go. 27-20, visitors with the edge and the ball. Tough break for GCIT there. A basket would have gone a long way to helping slice into this 27-22 lead. Moz with it, taking her time across the timeline. Guarded by Dewar. GCIT seemingly blitzing her once she tries to shake free. She gives up the pass this time to McGee, far side right. Top of the key right outside. Now a long three by Moz, partially deflected. That's no good. Rebound by Clement. She's bumped and then lands on the floor. Moz's three is no good. It's after the buzzer anyway, and it's falls harmlessly to the floor. And after 3 quarters, but in this matchup in the NJSIAA Group 3 South Jersey Tournament, it's Williamstown 27, GCIT 22. Back with more after this. Back here at GCIT, headed to quarter number 4 here in this third matchup of the season between these two Tri-County Conference Royal Division foes. Two teams that know each other well. They've battled against each other all season, getting a chance here in the postseason. GCIT hosting its first ever state tournament girls basketball game, putting on a good performance here so far, trailing by 5. It's been a great season for the Cheetahs, a school record 16 victories. Williamstown certainly with great things to boast as well, with a tremendous play of Olivia Moz. She's got the ball now across the timeline here as Williamstown starts quarter number 4 with the ball. On the run is Moz. The shot drops. Tough one on the run. She's got 12 to lead all scorers. Williamstown continues that 1-2-2 pressure. They get it to Riddick in the middle. Dewar now back to Riddick on the run. Riddick shot no good. Shoot pulls down the rebound emphatically, but then loses the handle, and they battle for it again. They're going to call jump ball, and it's going to be GCIT possession as Savannah Shoot laid it on the line there to make the play. Moz, I see number 3 out there for Williamstown. She's had some issues with her hip this year, and she's battled through that all season, according to head coach Jamie Land, and I saw her kind of reaching for it there. So I wonder if, getting in the middle, I don't know if she was in the middle of that scrum, but certainly that's, something to keep an eye on for her. She's battled all season long and has set a school record for points in a season doing so, so it certainly hasn't bothered her that much. Here's Shoot in the post, turnaround, no good, left-handed shot, a little heavy, and here comes Moz across the timeline. Moz against some traffic, trying to find some space, top of the key. That jump shot is no good, but the rebound by Wright. She missed the shot, got the rebound. Now another shot is short, and another Williamstown rebound. Finally, the rebound brought down by GCIT, and we're going to get a foul going down against Williamstown. Clement was able to get out of the pack with it somehow. Williamstown had 3 chances, 3 knocks at the door, didn't connect. I'm not sure the score on the scoreboard is right, though. Did Williamstown score? It says 29-22. GCIT across the timeline with it. Here's Riddick in the post along the baseline. Oh, a little layup reverse, missed it. Shoot had it on the rebound, couldn't get the putback. It was slapped away. It will remain with GCIT. So it's 29-22 the score. I'm not sure Williamstown scored though in this quarter, did they? I guess they did, okay. For some reason, I don't know what I guess, Moz with the runner made it 29-22, exactly, okay. That's right, so it is 29-22. 6:50 left to play here, quarter number 1. GCIT turnover, and Williamstown now here and now in no particular hurry. They're going to try and make each possession count with the lead, right? Long 3 by Moz, no good. Again, Williamstown gets the offensive rebound, though, and the putback is up and good by Eaton. McKenna Eaton. She's got 9. Been a big factor here today for Williamstown, I should say. Shoot with it on the side, looking inside for Avery Clement. Clement falling down, firing, can't get it to drop, and then the pass to Riddick goes away. And I think you're going to get a timeout from Rob Icavone. You do, as he's trying to calm these girls down. He senses it slipping away from them here as they're trailing 31-22. They're not rebounding. and they're getting a little sloppy with the basketball. So he's going to slow things down here, talk it over, and try and get his team to just settle in because he knows what they can do. They've done it this year time and time again. Again, setting that school record with 16 victories. So he's trying to get his ladies settled down, and I think you can see him kind of emphatically saying, "Hey, look, we know what we're doing. Let's go out and execute. We got to do a better job on the defensive board." I think is really the most important thing right now that he's got to say. Meanwhile, you've got Jamie Land, the head coach of Williamstown. Now they're in a different position, right? They're ahead. They're up by 9. The clock is their friend, and she's trying to keep it calm and let them know that we've got the edge here. We've got the basketball, we've got the lead, and the clock is our friend. Williamstown again with a little bit of a down season this year compared to last. Again, they got to the South Jersey Group 4 final last year and then fell at that point. And of course, they were the number 1 seed last year. This year they are number 9 here visiting GCIT. The winner of this one, by the way, will play the winner of Lenape Bridgeton, which is also going on right now. That quarterfinal round game will be played Monday, March 3rd at the site of the higher seed. Most likely Lenape, as they have been dominant this season in South Jersey. Here's Moss as we resume here. 6:10 left to play. Williamstown with the ball and a 9-point advantage, 31-22. Eaton being harassed, dribbling around the floor. And she's fouled by Riddick. It'll be a baseline inbound for Williamstown. That should be the 4th personal against Leanne Riddick. Riddick, an aggressive defender, will keep working hard out there defensively for GCIT. Passes in. Here's Williamstown. Eaton with the dribble, now getting double teamed. Here's Dewar trying to give chase. Double team comes. They hand it off to Moss. Dewar tries to foul Moss. Moss will shoot the 3. That's no good. Misses. But almost another rebound for GCIT. Almost another rebound for Williamstown. They're going to say out of bounds off GCIT, and they're going to talk it over. One official has it one way. The other official has it the other way. And we've got the fire alarm is going off here in the building as well. They might make people exit the building. We're going to see what happens here. They're checking out the situation. We've got an officer here on site, so he's going to look into it. So we're back, just about ready to resume here at GCIT as they've gotten the fire alarm situation straightened out. It's probably about a 15-20 minute delay that we've experienced here in the South Jersey Group 4 girls basketball sectional first round. GCIT playing host to Williamstown. GCIT the 8th seed. Williamstown the 9. GCIT hosting its first ever state tournament girls basketball playoff game. So very exciting times here at GCIT, and it's been a good one between these two conference rivals. Williamstown 14-13 overall this season, 3-5 in the Tri-Co Royal. GCIT 16-9 overall, 4-4 in the Tri-Co Royal. You had Clearview and Washington Township both at 6-2 in the Tri-Co Royal. They split they shared the title. Steal by GCIT. Here's Clement on the run. Layup is good. Oh, it didn't drop in. It fell out. Clement will get it back though and hoist the 3 off the pass from Riddick. And that missed, and Moss is on the run, coming the other way. Dewar trying to slow her down. Clement with the block shot on Moss, and it will be Williamstown ball on the baseline. GCIT didn't capitalize at one end, but good defense at the other. Still trying to keep it within shouting distance. Moss trying to get the ball. She does. Thinks about 3. Now drives into the paint, shoots, scores, and will have a free throw as well as she was fouled. Moss with a bucket. Basket is good. 1 free throw. I think the foul was on 3. Maggie Dewar. That's going to be just her second for Dewar. And it's a 11-point advantage for Williamstown. Largest lead of the game for either team. Moss's first free throw is, first and only free throw I should say, is good. That's her first free throw of the game. She's got 15 now to lead all scorers. And here's GCIT now trailing by 12. They've got to work with some urgency. They called a 10-second violation, but the ball was deflected in the back court. That's what Coach Ikevone's trying to get across, that the pass was knocked away by Williamstown. So the Braves will inbound on the baseline. Lobbing it in. Kozaneski gets into the paint. They're going to call travel, I believe. Let's see, what do they got? Now they're going to get a foul. That's going to be Riddick with the foul. I think that might be her 5th. I believe she has fouled out. Leanne Riddick, the senior, has fouled out of the game with 5 fouls here with 4:51 left to go. So she's going to be replaced by Reese Hartman. Hartman came in the first quarter to replace Savannah Shute and immediately made an impact. Got a quick bucket, knocked down a couple of free throws as well. So they're going to need some big play from Hartman here in the 4th. Moss with the inbound, looking, still looking. Tries to force her way into Kozaneski, but it's taken away. Here comes Clement on the run. Clement thought about 3, now passes along the baseline, but a tough hop, and Hartman can't hang on to it. It's another GCIT turnover. The Cheetahs are going to need to slap on some defensive pressure here to force turnovers. They flip it into Kozaneski. She gives to Moss, and Moss quickly across the timeline. Moss tries to get inside the circle of the 3-point line, then backs out. Now a long 2 is no good. Rebound brought down by Williamstown. Moss for 3. Missed it. Rebound by Kozaneski. She's fouled. She will shoot 2. And we got another GCIT foul. I think they're going to get Shute on that one. That's going to be her 4th on 35 blue. And this is Callie Kozaneski at the line shooting 2. She's got played with 4 fouls since the 3rd quarter. Knocks down her first. She's got 4 points tonight. As I mentioned, she's on the Williamstown volleyball team, twice winning state titles as a freshman and this year as a senior. Also a softball player for the Braves, and she will be playing softball collegiately at Montclair. Shute gets the rebound on free throw number 2. So the lead moves to 13. It's 35-22. Dewar outside the 3-point line, goes in the corner. 3-pointer hoisted up. That's way off the mark, but the rebound is brought down by GCIT. Dewar now will shoot for 3. That is a tick short, and the rebound for Williamstown. Shute trying to tie them up. They do tie it up. Let's see if we get a jump ball. We do get a jump ball, but the possession arrow to Williamstown. And you can see the GCIT head starting to hang a little bit as they're trailing here by 13. And they're sensing it kind of slipping away a little bit here. Dewar again shading Moss all over the court. 15 points for Moss. Williamstown has gotten good play from their supporting cast. Turnaround jump shot there. Top of the key is no good. Shute can't hang on to the rebound, but they're going to say she is fouled. And that will go against Williamstown as she was trying to reach and bring down the rebound. I think they got 33 for that one. That's going to be Peyton Wright's 2nd. And that is the team's 2nd here in quarter number 4. GCIT needs to work with some urgency, trailing by 13. Clement gives it to Shute. Shute will go to actually great pass by Shute, but the shot is blocked as Wright got in there and blocked the shot. As Hartman tried to get it up, but she could not finish the play. And Shute will inbound here as it went off. Last touch by Williamstown. Dewar gets it in, right back to Shute. Little hook shot, turnaround, can't make it. Rebound for GCIT. Now a rebound by Shute. She couldn't get the shot to fall, but she will shoot 2 more free throws. So Savannah Shute will step to the line. She's also a senior here for GCIT. She's been a part of this very successful run for the Cheetahs over the last couple of years. Callie Kozaneski will check out. Checking back in is Peyton McGee. So I think it's a little bit defense-offense kind of substitution here. They want McGee probably for her ball handling, and Kozaneski will come in defensively. Shute knocks down her first. It gives her just, I think, 4 points tonight. 3:26 left to play. There you get a look at Shute zoning in. She chases the rebound. Oh, another, but the rebound brought down by Hartman. Her shot was blocked, and Williamstown again controls. Now GCIT again needs to get some defensive pressure here, force turnovers, but we're going to say the player dribbling the ball stepped on the end line. Stepped on the end line, so a turnover for Williamstown. And Williamstown, with this 12-point lead, you think would be a little more patient with the basketball here. That would be their MO, I think, for the rest of the game. Just try and be patient, use the clock. And again, meanwhile, GCIT needs to hurry. Hartman is fouled as she went up to the basket strong. The foul's going to go against number 14, McKenna Eaton. That's her second. And we'll have Hartman shooting 2. She had 4 points in the first half. Again, came in actually in the first quarter and picked up 4 quick points when Shoot was on the bench with those 2 early fouls. Hartman's first is good. So it's been a little bit of a run here for GCIT, as they've closed it to 11 with a chance to get it down to a 10-point advantage with 3 minutes left to go. Hartman's been perfect tonight, 4 for 4 at the line. She's got 6, and it's 35-25, so a 10-point advantage for Williamstown. Moss says, I got this. We'll take our time and get it across the line. She does. A screen trying to get Dewar away from Moss. Now Hartman's going to come out and defend. Passes flipped cross court. Williamstown has brought in Riley Fair. Turnover here for Williamstown. Shoot goes to the basket. Can't get the shot to drop. Has it knocked away. Dribbles to the corner. Now they swing it far side. Clement for 3. Just missed it. Ball's going almost out of bounds. Tried to be saved in there by Sheehan, but she threw it straight down and out of bounds. It'll remain 35-25. 10-point advantage for the Braves, and they have the ball. 2:23 left to play here. Dewar trying to defend Moss. Moss with the quicks gets by her, and Dewar gets called for the foul. Not a bad idea, though, trailing here by 10. You're going to need to put Williamstown at the line and kind of prolong this game. Moss might not be the player you want to foul, but that's kind of going to have to be the MO here, I think, for the remaining 2:17 if you're GCIT. Moss knocks down the first, as you would expect a player with nearly, more than 600 points this year and closing in on 1,900 in her career. She makes them both. She's 3 for 3 at the line. We've got a timeout on the floor. I believe GCIT has called timeout to talk things over here and what they're going to do. Actually, it's going to be, the official actually pointed towards the Williamstown bench. So I think Williamstown has called timeout. Nevertheless, it's a 12-point advantage for Williamstown here as they are in front. Again, looking ahead, the winner of this one plays the winner of Lenape-Bridgeton, which most people have kind of already penciled in Lenape for that one with a 1-16 matchup, and Lenape has been so dominant this year, so it certainly makes sense to think that the winner of this one will play at Lenape. A game that actually might already be over, Lenape against Bridgeton at this point. Again, we resumed here after about a 15-20 minute delay because of a fire alarm that was going off in the school building. There was no immediate danger here nearby or anything. Everything was deemed to be safe as athletic director here at GCIT, Mike McAleer, took care of business, got things straightened out. And here we stand. So it's been a good effort for Williamstown. Again, Moss has kind of led the way, but the supporting effort by McKenna Eaton has really helped Williamstown kind of build that lead. She's been able to kind of make some key buckets for them in this second half. She's got 5 points in the second half for Williamstown and has helped them extend that lead. Moss 8 in the first half. She's got 9 here in the second half now for 17 after knocking down those 2 free throws. And GCIT will take over with the ball here. Trailing, though, by 12, so they got to work with urgency and got to work quick. They need to get some threes and Ds. 3 and D here for GCIT. That's a lot of abbreviations. Shoot at the elbow. Thought about 3 for Sheehan. Clement now looking to drive. She does. Gets pulled. No foul. And the ball is pulled away by Wright. And here comes Williamstown on the run again. Moss with some maneuvering. And an illegal screen is going to go against Peyton Wright. And if it didn't get called, Coach Icavone might have gone through the roof because he got off the bench in a hurry when he saw that foul. That's going to be the 3rd foul against Wright. And Lenape, by the way, did win that game 83-17 in that Group for first round matchup of 1 versus 16. So the winner of this one will play Lenape on Monday, March, 3rd, I guess? Yeah, so GCIT trailing still by 12 with the ball. Shoot in the top of the key. Clement thought about 3. Now Sheehan looking inside, swinging far side. Dewar inside to shoot. Shoot trying to post up. Kicks it back out to Dewar. 3 ball on the way, just short. Dewar tries to follow her shot, trying to trap the Williamstown player in the corner there. The ball is thrown. Looked like it went out of bounds. What they're going to say was off the leg of Dewar. And Williamstown now, with 1:29 left to go, is in command here. We got a timeout, Williamstown at 30. They're going to talk things over here. But leading by the score of 37-25 here with 1:29 left to go. Coach Icavone just checking on that call there at the last play, the ball that went out of bounds, wants to make sure it did indeed go off of his player's leg. He thought it was thrown out of bounds, and so did a couple fans here as well. But a pretty smart play there by the Williamstown player. I believe that was Eaton, who was kind of trapped in the corner there and decided, I'm going to fling this ball off of a GCIT leg, and it worked, and Williamstown retains possession. So now it's really desperation time for GCIT. They've got to really D up and really see what they can do about getting some steals and converting those steals, because they did a great job of that in the first half, but didn't convert enough of those turnovers to build that lead up enough to get that advantage. Again, GCIT, it's been a brilliant season for them. 16 wins, a school record. They won the Atlantic City holiday tournament back in December. They started the season with 4 straight wins. They also picked up their first ever win over Clearview last year. And, of course, they did win a first-round game last year in what was an upset over Washington Township. Again, another Tri-County Royal team, right, that they had to meet up with, and that was last year. But, again, a lot of the girls that are part of this team were a part of that group last year as well. Leanne Riddicks, Savannah Shute, Sheehan, of course, Gina Sheehan, Maggie Dewar, as well as Reese Hartman, a senior. So, you know, this team has been together as a group for quite some time. They've had a lot of success, probably the best stretch of girls basketball here at GCIT, probably in school history, no question. Setting a school record last year with 15 wins and breaking that record this year with 16. As Isabella Guiar comes into the game, she'll replace Gina Sheehan. And I think you're getting Guiar in there to maybe try and shoot some open threes. Sheehan seemed a little bit reluctant in that category. 2 free throws knocked down for Moz, and it is a 14-point advantage. Shoot with the ball way out high. Dewar now with it. Back to shoot. Corner. Shot by Guiar. No good. Rebound by Hartman. She can't get it to drop. Another GCIT rebound. They can't get that one to fall as well. Ball will remain with the Cheetahs, however, as Guiar had to go out of bounds, slapped away from her. So Moz has had an interesting game, really. She's a great three-point shooter. Hasn't knocked down a 3 tonight, yet she still leads the way with 20 points. This is a long 2 out of bounds, again, off of GCIT. It'll remain with, off of Williamstown. It'll remain with GCIT here with just under a minute left to play. And Williamstown seemingly having their ticket punched for Monday. They'll have to make the trip up. This was a close one here, this road trip to GCIT from Williamstown. Now they're going to have to make the run to Lenape, and that's a whole different ballgame. Out of bounds, last touch by Williamstown again. It will remain GCIT ball. And the real downfall for the Cheetahs today has just been this. They got off to a great start, led 14-9, despite, again, the problems that they had with fouls, but still managed to have a lead after that point. Here's Clement for 3. That's off. And just 4 points scored in the second quarter, 4 in the third, and right now just 3 here in quarter number 4 as Moz gets across the timeline, being harassed by Clement and Dewar. Great pass underneath. McGee misses the shot, and then we've got a foul and a whistle, or a whistle and a out of bounds, I guess is what the call is, as I see our official Tyler Brown point in the direction of GCIT. Avery Clement's going to come out of the game, being replaced by Gina Sheehan. Clement, just a sophomore, has had a fantastic year. She's already over 400 career points and was really a great scorer for GCIT this year at times. Really struggled today, as did the entire Cheetahs roster, really. It was just not a good day for them. Williamstown, with the defense, got it done. Foul as you got to drive to the basket. by Guiar, so she will shoot 2. The senior getting a chance here late. Good fundamental player. We'll get a chance to see her step to the line. Riley Fair, number 12, comes in for Williamstown. She'll replace Mia Pizzotto, who leaves with 3 fouls but did not score tonight. Guiar's first is no good. She'll have a second with just 14 seconds left to play. It'll be disappointing for GCIT and their players to know that they got to this point and unable to get this home win. But again, to get that first home playoff game, we got a foul here, and it's going to go against Williamstown as she raised the elbows on the screen. That's going to go against number 12, Riley Fair. That's her first, and I guess that's not going to be a shooting foul since it was on the offensive end of the floor, or at least they had the ball. And GCIT is just going to finish this off. Dewar's going to dribble it out. Back top of the key. A 3 is on the way. Short. It's going to go out of bounds. Time will expire, and that's going to do it for the GCIT season. But again, a memorable one as they set a school record with 16 victories. Williamstown celebrates those. They get to move on in the South Jersey Group 4 girls basketball tournament as the Braves will take on Lenape again, as we mentioned, the number 1 seed this year. But again, a great season for GCIT for the girls. They're going to finish at 16-10, setting a school record again for victories. They were 4-4 in league play, finishing just behind Clearview and Washington Township, who were both 6-2 in terms of the Tri-County Conference Royal Division. So it was some tough luck for GCIT today. They couldn't get on the scoreboard really. It just struggled, possessing the basketball here and couldn't get the shots to fall. So it was a tough evening for the Cheetahs. We had a little bit of everything. We had a little delay here in the game as well, fire alarms going off and all that. So we appreciate everyone online checking out the game, and we're glad you could tune in and see whatever your loved ones taking part in this one as well. Thanks for checking us out, and we want to also wrap things up. We got all of our crew here giving us an opportunity to get you to watch this one as well. So we want everyone from the Gloucester County Educational Network, thanks you for watching. My name's Mike Shute. I want to thank you for joining us as well. And again, a great season for the GCIT girls basketball team. Finishes with a little bit of disappointment here in the first round of the playoffs. Williamstown moves on to face Lenape in round number 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.